questions on what we just covered, things that came out when we're trying to drill that, things that came out, thoughts, comments?
Yeah, okay. Sure. Mounts is not the most secure positions, is it?
Mid-mount?
Well, any kind of mount actually. But
You want to go, mid-mount is the most unstable of the position because you're directly over the belt line and thus you are directly susceptible to the bridge. The bridge goes directly into your center of gravity. Whereas if you're a high mount, if you're on low mount, you see how I'm just more stable, right? My knees can go out a little bit lower. I'm also disallowing him from bridging. Why is that? You see how his heel's just further away from his hips. This is very high. He is not able to achieve a very high bridge. And also from S mount, just go nice and high on you. You see how can you bridge up, please? Do you see how it doesn't go directly on top of you? Right? Does that make sense? You see how my center of gravity is more here. And you see how the pivot point, which is his neck, where I'm directly saddling. So mid mount, his bridge goes directly, go ahead, into me. Right? Let's do, can you take top, please? Let's do one more technique from tonight. Here, just put your hands on top of me, please. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna seize his first arm. So put your hand right here. Good. Keep your hips down. Please put your knees down. Keep your knees down. Thank you. And I'm gonna bridge a second time. Can you put your hand right here? Right there. What I'm gonna do is see how he's giving me a second hand. The very first solution to this is just to grab it and then for me to go and bridge this way. Here. Now you can absolutely still do that. Let's do this from the top again, please. So I put the hand on the mat. This hand first. Pull it in. I'm going to go in the exact same direction using this hand. We saw I push it. So I'm just going to push it through and up again. There's many different ways to do this. Sometimes you just pop the person down, right? Sometimes, let's do that again, please. So you saw I'm bridging up. Get the first hand. Here, get the second hand. I'm pushing this. As I push this here, I'm keeping my elbow straight. I don't want to do this. Can you push into me? Push. You see I'm strong, and I'm just using my tricep. As soon as, let's go back to the very first arm, here, bridge, here, so I just push this away, right? So I'm getting onto my elbow, here I'm coming up. Stay right, stay, so I can, sometimes the person is not gonna go over directly. If the person does go over directly, fantastic. But note how, typically, I just find that you get this, right? You see how I'm just swinging my leg, here, up, and then over. I'm pushing with my left, this leg comes over, I'm just putting the sole of my foot right here on his belt line or on his ribs. See how I'm squeezing my knees together and I'm pushing him away. There's obviously an ankle lock here. We're not necessarily going to work the ankle lock, but I just want everybody to sort of see how this would work. Okay, it's really the escape that I'm working for. Right? Flip it for you so that Anthony can see. Thank you, Anthony. So it is with the second arm. Thank you. I want his first arm. I'm trying to bridge him, but man, he's got a good balance. So I just push him away, just like this. Know how I'm on my side, more or less. Look at my elbow, that's closest to the ground. I go and I bring it out underneath and posting on my elbow here. Look at my leg. Here, see, I'm pushing with my right hand. I'm just doing this. Call it a C-clamp. Just making sure that I have his elbow. Here's not his forearm, his elbow, the tail end of his upper arm, his humerus. Here, so I have my left. I'm bringing my knee through, and I'm throwing my heel up and over his belt. Into an ankle lock, and we don't necessarily have to finish the ankle lock. I just want everybody to be aware that that's where it's going. If you can get the person over directly over top, bridging up, you get the first hand, pulling it down, getting the second hand, pushing. If I'm able to go and push the person all the way down, fantastic. Can we try that, please, everybody?